Hello everyone, Agent Bravo 7 is here, and yep, we are just having a little conversation with the tower control over the, well, text. They are sorting us out for this little flight. Anyway, Agent Bravo 7 is here, and today we are doing a rather interesting experiment, which I would call a movie-style experiment. I mean, we know how usually it happens in the movies. You just jump in the plane, you flick a couple of switches, and you're in the area. You're in the air, ready to go almost literally anywhere in the world. Let's see how it would work in this, well, picturesque aircraft. And our route is gonna be pretty short. We are in Washington National, Reagan National, and we are going to Detroit Wayne Metro Airport. Now, the part of the challenge is that we're not gonna be using any kind of charts except Washington and Detroit sectionals. We also don't have any navigational capabilities, well, beside the VORs and the INS, which accepts only coordinates for the, well, for the latitude and longitude. Actually, we'll see if we can punch in some, because otherwise I don't think we're gonna be able to align it. So now we, a little disclaimer, I still had to do a little bit of, if you took someone who has never seen the airplane. Yeah, I guess it would be a clean experiment, but this is what we have for now. Actually, I'm not gonna be... Oh, also another part of this is no checklist, because, well, when they use checklists in the movies, only when they, well, want to show they are something like boring and thorough, and that's when they use checklists. So we're not gonna be doing this today either. And yes, I know the level of playing with fire in this particular case, but, well, everything is for science. Alright, again, like I said, we had a little conversation with the tower. Now... Yep, Seahawk, exactly. Now let's see what we have. Now I actually caught myself in the middle of trying to make the little fuel calculation. Before that, I realized that doing this on stream would be a little bit, well... It would make a part of these preparations, well, without preparations. Keep in mind that we don't have the magical calculating paper calculating the speeds for us. We don't have the load sheet. Okay, we basically don't have anything. Let's see how it's gonna work. So now about little reroute. We were given National 7 Echo Mike India Mike Romeo Bravo departure. Martinsburg VR is Mike Romeo Bravo, and this is gonna be... Let me see. What in the world is Echo Mike India? So since we're northbound, this is Baltimore, this is Frederick, Foxtrot Delta Kilo. Okay, here it is, Westminster. This will add just a little bit to our departure. Actually, not exactly a little bit. Let's remove this to see the numbers. So, what we're gonna have here? We got two legs, approximately 150 nautical miles, which gives us, well, 240, give or take. 240 plus, let's make it this and this. Let's make it 100. This is 340. 340 plus 71. That's gonna be 430. 450 nautical miles, which is approximately an hour of flight. In a monster, welcome aboard. Okay, so for 50 we are going to be going on flight level 280, which should give us actually about, and again I didn't calculate it, this is just the guesstimation, about 450 nautical 450 knots of true airspeed. And Wolfie subscribed, continuing this sub for 4 months. Thank you so much, Wolfie. Thank you for your continued support. Okay, let's proceed with where the hell it is. We got approximately 450 nautical miles. Gonna echo mic India. Now it's gonna be 450 means almost exactly 1 hour. 1 hour means for cruise, let's take the worst case scenario, 3000 per hour per engine, which is 9000. Let's round it up to 10. Now we'll Pavim TD, hey, welcome aboard. We're doing an experiment with flying with almost no preparations. So now for the climb, for half an hour of climb, it's gonna be 2000 per hour, actually 4000 per hour, which means 2000 per 3 engines. Should give us 6000 and an additional hour of flight for anything expected. Which is the same. That gives us 26,000 pounds. Should be enough literally for any case or scenario. Now we won't be adding any if sorry, we won't be removing any if there is enough in the tanks right now, because again no preparations, and hope people don't siphon the fuel down. And I might or might not be sarcastic anyway. Okay, here's the viewer. Matt Flight Studio, hey, welcome aboard. Now, let's connect essential gas to standby. Gonna be a battery. Now, how much fuel we have now? We get approximately a bit over 8 in each tank. Okay, this is actually almost 25, so I think we can take that. I think we can just stick with what we have now. Yeah, my flight studio, we are actually doing an experiment trying to start her up and fly without literally any preparations. No calculations, no planning. Okay, so first and first, still gonna test the fire system actually, because I really don't want to die. Okay. It works. And APU is cranking. Yeah, actually I have something even cooler in a sense planned. So we'll see how it works out. Funniest thing is gonna be if now we will lose APU generator or APU itself, because this will force us to do something like ground crossfit start, which is let's be real, not something you want to do without any well, backup or some kind of supplementary information. KDCA Caesar, welcome aboard. Doing a little challenge here, trying to do almost like an experiment, trying to fly this thing without any preparations or planning. Well, with just a little bit of planning, with only sectionals as the charts, with only PRs as the navigational means. Okay, we got the APU. Everything is within the limits. Got everything connected. Probe heaters tested. Those are armed. Nav lights on. Can go without our logo. Nope, I fire actually. VR to VR. Okay, now again we don't have the magical calculating paper here, as well as, well, there are a couple of rule of thumbs, but I don't have the gross weight, so we'll have to assume a lot of things. Which actually forces us to do something something I'd say rather crazy. Okay, so with that being said, let's do what?
And I don't know where glue fillers come from, so you just need to... Joe? What? Duct tape.
Interesting, we have almost full coverage here. DCA tower, DCA 80s. So 80s should be one Reagan National 132.65. Okay, stand by. Okay, cool. 132.65.
Arrivals expect ILS1. Landing and departing runways 1, 3, 3, 4. Multiple approaches in effect. NOTAMs. Numerous cranes in vicinity of airport. Bird activity. Respect altitude. Departures. Respect all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Do not enter prohibited airspace north of airport. Advise you have information F. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf.
3 times. Advise on initial contact.
Washington National Airport 8 is information Golf 19520. 1320 at 10 gust 20. Visibility 10. 4,700 scattered. Ceiling 5,500 broken. 7,000 overcast. Temperature 13. 2.4. Altimeter 3006. Arrivals expect ILS runway 1. Area navigation runway 33. Landing and departing runways 1, 4 and 33. Multiple approaches be
1, 4, and 3, 3. Okay, cool. Altimeter 306. 3006. 3006, here we go. Brakes RTO because well, it's harder for us. And now we are facing a kind of dilemma. We can't really use the full EPR because, well, I don't know the limitations in the current weather, so we should go with something like 215 just to be on the safe side. But on the other hand, we don't know the weight, so we will have to rotate at something like 150 at actually 145 for V1, 150. Actually, you know what? We can still take the full length and yeah, here we go. 150 for rotation.
Baltimore traffic tower, southwest 40.
Is gonna
Excuse me,
be
3913 will be on final for runway 33 left.
for the V2. After that, for a typical margin of 24 flaps retraction. So let me see. With flaps 15, it's gonna be then flaps 5, then flaps 1. So for flaps 15, it's gonna be 160, 180, 5 at 200, and 0 at 220, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, they should give us a very more or less safe margins. Things didn't work. Tower is back. They're advising Washington Tower 119.1. National Tower. Our call sign is Boeing 49 Delta Alpha. What else do we have? Let's actually test this so they won't bite us in this. Okay, here's one boop. There's nothing more. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Alright, cool. It gives galley power, we won't be firing it up today. So fine. Potential gas to the APU. APU is running. And one fuel pump per tank. Tanks are in the tank per engine configuration. Test this stuff real quick. On the hydraulics. Quantity is fine. Now we should be cruising at 280 and our landing altitude is Troy is 645 elevation. Go with 650 and for the standby is gonna be 28,800. Okay, air conditioning we can live without it for now. Listen to the engine start. Everything seems to be fine. National Tower, good afternoon. Boeing 409 Delta Alpha, IFR to Detroit.
Number 409 Delta Alpha, Washington Tower, cleared to the Detroit Airport by the National 7 departure. Radar vectors ME, then as filed. Maintained 5,000, spec flight level 28010 for after departure. Departure is offline, squawk 2113.
According to according to Detroit Metro Wayne, National 7 departure, radio vectors ME then is filed, departure is offline, climbing maintain 5,000, squawk 2113, 409 Delta Alpha.
Number 409 Delta Alpha, read that correct. Potomac approach just got on, so departure will now be 119.85, but push it, call ready for push and start, expect runway 1 for departure.
Departure frequency 119.5 and we'll call for push Delta, Boeing 49 Delta Alpha. Alright, cool. Let's get you to listen and stuff. 119.1 since we're already with the tower. Gonna be 119.5. And we also got information Golf. Okay, beacon is on. Did forget anything? Runway 1. No shame in using the director for help. This we will adjust after lining up. And the reflex says me to read the checklist, but we are not doing that today. Otherwise, everything seemed to be set up correctly. Runway 1 for departure, departure northbound, means before. Push and start kill. National Tower, Boeing 49 Delta Alpha with Golf requesting a push and start on kilo.
Number 409 Delta Alpha, push and start on 2 kilos, approved, face south.
Push and start on kilo is approved, facing south, Boeing 49 Delta Alpha. And we forgot to set the squawk. Here's the note checklist for you. One. Three. We still can use anything at our disposal with this plane, so why not use TCAS?
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, here's Kilo.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Although I actually thought that a way cooler thing would be to do the power back, but well, let's do things a little bit right for a change. If we got beacon on. Okay, they still turn on the signs in the movies, so why not?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, now how miserable would be to call for a progressive taxi? Oh, come on, people, why?
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Why do you want that so much? Okay, parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Push brake and we may start engines. Okay, start sequence 1, 2, 3. Taxi closed. Pressure is fine. Engine 1 ground start. Guys, why do you want to hear my voice so much on the pushback card? D20. Hop on the fuel. Start valve closed. Good start. Engine's already, well, tank's already in the correct configuration. Start in engine 2. Honestly, I think it would be creepy. Okay, N220. Hop on the fuel. Okay, okay, I will think about it. Okay, engine 2 good start and starting engine 3. Open.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, good start on engine 3. Sync and connect the generators. Potential gas to 3. Coffee power could be connected.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next
Box
time and have a
open.
safe flight.
The doors open. Let's see. What about trip? Okay, this all is on. Let's pressurize the plane. Connect the rest of fuel pumps. And let's stop the APU. Taxi, runway turn off lights. Flaps. Q515. Actually, first 2. Green 15. And the trims. Okay, I have no idea about the CG, so let's go ahead with median 5. Okay, this is November. National Tower, Boeing 409 Delta Alpha, requesting a taxi for departure with information golf.
Number 409 Delta Alpha, runway 1, taxi via Kilo 1, Juliet, cross runway 4.
Taxi via Kilo 1, Juliet, cross runway 4 for runway 1, Boeing 409 Delta Alpha. Alright. Left, right, up, down, reverse. Right, Kilo 1, Jude. Next. Yeah, we should be fine. Now, again, I'm not using any kind of charts, so yeah, we're basically taxiing using only the markings. Let's see if it's possible in X-Plane. Okay, also let's turn off the callouts because, well, cool movie heroes don't need co-pilots. Right, this is G8, this is crossing the 4. Actually, with how light we are, I think we can actually... We're even using the tables. Yeah, I actually wasn't completely wrong.
Boeing 409er Delta Alpha, wind 32010, gust 20, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 1, Boeing 409 Delta Alpha. Okay. Weather radar is on, because again, use everything at our disposal. Prop heaters on. Flight lights on. This is set flight, everything is set. And flaps. Stowed, stop trim set. Right, let's see how ridiculous is it gonna be. Taking it in Captain Mustache, we are doing a crazy experiment of flying without literally any preparations. Actually, I already almost screwed up majorly. We will need 117.9 and alright, here we go, and 7.9, 112. Alright, here we go. Hang up. It's our estimated takeoff keeper of 215. Airspeed life. And here we go, way before E1 or any speeds. Positive ready gear up. Flaps going to 5. Flaps 2.
409 Delta Alpha, contact departure 119.85, bye-bye.
119.85 for departure Delta, correction, Boeing 49 Delta Alpha. Thanks so long. Okay, this is different now. Potomac departure, correction, Boeing 49 at Delta Alpha, 3600 for 5000.
Number 409 Delta Alpha, Potomac approach with a contact. Next time, make sure you make the turn. You just busted P56. You can proceed direct to Westminster.
Roger, proceeding direct to Westminster, Boeing 409 at Delta Alpha. Yep. First screw up of the day. And holy crap. Let's get back to 5000. Damn it. Okay, Westminster is hold on.
Delta 208, contact Washington Tower 119.1. We'll see you later. 208, see you.
Shit. Guys, don't. Okay, the experiment I think could be considered failed now. Shit. Honestly, I didn't expect this rate of climb. Yet again, no preparations, no idea about the weight, literally anything else.
Boeing 409 Delta Alpha, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000 Boeing 9 at Delta Alpha.
Then 18th DA, contact Washington, crossing Dulles Tower 120.1. We'll see you later.
Alright, here we go. At least we didn't bust the speed restriction. Which is to be completely
Then
fair.
18th DA, contact
Quite
Dulles
impressive
Tower
at this point.
120.1. We'll see you later.
120.10.
Ah, boy. Okay, screw up number 1. Busted the restricteds. And they, of course, depicted on the sectionals should have taken a look. I mean, honestly, for the Hollywood value of this flight, I think this was quite fitting. Okay, do we turn the autopilot on or do we not? Actually, let's do it.
That was a 6845 to maintain 6,000.
To maintain 6,000 on 6845.
Okay, proceed with intercepting the localizer. Capture the altitude. So 23 miles from Westminster. Martinsburg 112.1.
Bismarck, good afternoon. Southwest 53 on the ground at Baltimore. Information Kilo, requesting clearance to Southwest Florida.
Next one should be... let's see.
Southwest 53, Potomac approach.
Allegheny 110.0. Hey, honestly, don't forget that failed experiment is an experiment too. Yeah, of course.
Southwest 53, can you accept the TERP 7 departure flash transition that is filed? Sorry, just repeat the, was it the TERP 7? Affirm, the TERP 7 departure flash transition that is filed. Yeah, that's fine, we can take that. Southwest 53, you're cleared to Southwest Florida Airport, TERP 7 departure flash transition that is filed, climb via SIG, departure with me, squawk 2150. Cleared to Southwest Florida by flatline route, departure review, squawking 2150, Southwest 53. Southwest 53, be back correct, number 28 for departure, call for taxi. Call for taxi, 53. Boeing 409 Delta Alpha, leaving my airspace to the north, Washington Center is offline, radar search terminated, change your advisory to Peru, so we'll see.
Change to advisory is approved. Thanks and sorry for the bother, Boeing 409 and Delta Alpha.
Potomac approach, this is Delta 6845.
Alright, here we go. We can continue the climb. 8. Hit it, hold. Altitude select. Yeah. Turn knob doesn't work, if I recall correctly. So our next one is 0.1. Which we're going direct. Gosh, I missed my turn knob. Okay, nothing we really need to take a note of. We're way above 10, so it's gonna be turned off. well as local light. And here we go. Okay, so yeah, we survived for now. Go to off, because why not? Also, the maintenance system is still enabled and running, so yep, we might experience something. Something unexpected. I wonder if there's already some really annoying remark on my fantastic flight plan. Because that would be really fitting. No, we don't have any thunderstorms, sadly. Okay, so the heading is supposed to be outbound. Let's check this real quick. 33, 27, 30, something like 306. Something along those lines. Thousand to go. Okay, funny that Detroit Metro is offline, but Hopkins is on. Yeah, Hopkins, Cleveland. That's actually interesting. All right. Yeah, well, you see what's going on with the airspeed. Actually, you know what? I think we can go all the way to the barber pole. Why the hell not? Actually, let's not, because, well, still gotta consider the fuel. $3,000 each engine. Yep, setting the engine power by the fuel flow. And our next heading is 306. Look, it almost is out of trim. Interesting. It's a gorgeous jet though. And here we go, intercepting the radial. As soon as we get the signal from the next one, we will be intercepting, because, well, why really wait? I actually wonder if we'll get to the barber pole. Right now we're at Mach 0.88, which is, well, more like 747 numbers. And I'll be honest, I didn't expect that. So, okay, now let's keep the score. We won. Busted the E56. Second, busted the 1000 restrictions. Restriction to 65. What else? Then set the radius. This is the first 3. Let's see results of the experiment. Okay, here we go. Didn't set transition. Right, we finally got the readouts. And here goes the barber pole. My goodness, we're late. Like April 1.4 and fairly confident at Mach 0.89. Actually, Mach 0.88. My goodness. Reached Mach and E. Right, here we go. Let's switch to the next station. One 0.0. Yeah, right, let's go supersonic. Okay, the next VR is gonna be... let me see. This one I know, 113.6. 113.6. Fun fact, we're already receiving it, so yeah. And that should give us some kind of edge. Okay, per 170. Let's see if it still will get us to the limit. And full nose down. That actually says a lot. Okay, Allegheny, we are departing at, let's see, this is 300, 310, 314, 314, course 314. Okay, this is like the most wrong way to do this, but why the hell not? Should actually give us the intercept. Yeah, of course it's freaking out. Why wouldn't it? Now this is actually gorgeous. This is what really is posh. At 28,000 cabin altitude of just over 2,000. That is actually something you would expect from a beast jet. What's kind of cool about the 7.2, if you are continuing on the same radial, well, on the reciprocal radial of which one you arrived, it will just maintain the course. Won't need any adjustments. Will basically suspend for the very high sensitivity area, and general should give you a nice, easy, straight station pass. And this is what it did. That was actually beautiful. Little correction for the wind. We don't have the wind data because, well, we didn't thoroughly plan, and we don't have the SIVA to calculate that for us. I mean, it's actually doable with E6B, but it's not critical right now, and let's say we have more important things to worry about now. So in Detroit, I think there is a nice VFR weather. At least the last time I checked, it was one of the reasons I picked it up as a destination. Oh boy, Cleveland Center is on. Okay. This is gonna get even more interesting. Cleveland Center, good afternoon. Boeing 419 Delta Alpha, flight level 280, and be advised, no procedural capability for any airports. We have only sectionals aboard.
November 409 Delta Alpha, Cleveland Center, ident.
Ident. Yeah, I should have given the position.
And who was that? American 1871. American 1871, if you're squawking 7443, you're entering New York and they're offline. You can just switch back to advisory. You have a good day. You have a good day, sir. Switching. Cleveland Center,
United 1184, flight level 260 over the Jones County OR.
United 1184, Cleveland Center, radar contact. Position is reporting. November 409er Delta Alpha, radar contact 88 miles southeast of Dreyer, VOR.
Position checks, and we would like to amend our speed to 520, Mach 0.88.
409 Delta Alpha, roger. Cleveland Center, good evening, Brickyard 3301, flight level 380. Brickyard 3301, Cleveland Center, squawk 5771. 5771, Brickyard 3301.
Okay, so that actually is a good thing. That means we will have coverage in Detroit, which means
Brickyard 3301, radar
which means
contact
we'll have
100 miles south of
radio
Jamestown.
directions for hopefully visual.
Delta 616 Bravo, do you receive voice?
Cleveland, good afternoon, Southwest 1575, flight level 40, 35 miles southwest of Harrisburg.
Okay, now
Southwest
let's actually think about the
1575,
descent.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon, radar contact.
Oops, it's actually my bad. Cleveland Center, Boeing 409 at Delta Alpha, reporting light chop, present position, flight level 280.
409 Delta Alpha, roger, thanks.
Cleveland Center, good evening, UPS 1077 with you, flight level 360, direct Bel Air.
UPS 1077, Cleveland Center, ident.
Yeah, that doesn't look exactly like a flight line.
UPS 1077, radar contact 52 miles east of Bel Air.
1077, roger.
Okay, now the internet had broke a little again. You guys should have a little breakups. Sorry about that. Maybe a little buffering. Okay, so for yeah, here we go. So from Dreyer it's gonna be Carlton, which is 115.7.
Southwest 1575, radar contact lost.
Okay, I think I've done something dumb. Nope, not dumb. Not dumb at all.
Got it 1184, descend via the Tribe 4 arrival, landing runway 6 left, the Cleveland altimeter 3014.
Send via the Tribe 4 arrival, United Liberty 4, we have information, Foxtrot.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. Union Director. .6, and from try it's gonna be
November 409er Delta Alpha, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
this is my discretion, flight level 240, 9 Delta Alpha. Right, cool. We'll need to descend for something like something like 2000, I believe. So 26 by 3 is 26 by 3 is 78. There's two from there. And everything else is set. 103.6, 105.7. And the last one, there is actually a Detroit VR, which is 113.4, which is the terminal. Should give us a little bit of situational awareness. We've descended 80 miles out of, well, Carlton. Actually 70 out of Carlton. Oh, 80. Let's go ahead with 80. Okay, and the next radial is 311 from DRA and direct Carlton. It should be something like
Phoenix Center, DHL
actually about the same.
279, climbing 310. DHL 230, Cleveland Center, roger.
So, okay, now flaps extension schedule. I think we'll be using this. Because I mean, not that we have any choice. Now the ref, since we kinda proven we are extremely lightweight, I think we'll let's go ahead with. Oops. Let's go ahead with 140 for the ref, 150 for the approach. Give us a nice round number.
Cleveland Center, American 4's file 370, 30 miles north of Carlton, VR. American 4, Cleveland Center, radar contact, squawk 5712.
Okay, no, it is available in VATSIM in Detroit, so I think we will just go ahead with Dallas Fort Worth. Visual 21 left, 202 right, 3006. Okay, here we go. Slow down. And this is 311.
Cleveland Center, good evening, American 501 Heavy, flight mode 340, going direct, Foxtrot, November, Tango. American 501, Cleveland Center, ident.
It is hold, nav hold. Yeah, it's quite an abrupt intercept.
American 501, radar contact 55 miles southeast of Jamestown. And Cleveland Center, American 501. Had to change our destination midair. Can you just reclear us to Chicago here? As filed. American 501, roger, clear to Chicago here via direct Flint and then the Windy 1 arrival. Maintain flight level 340. Clear Chicago, roger, and for the Windy 1 arrival and direct Flint and American 501, thank you. UPS 1077, contact Indy Center 119.55. 1955, UPS 1077, good evening. Zip.
Cleveland Center, Boeing 49 Delta Alpha descend.
300. Flight level 300, we'll head down now, Berkshire 3301.
Cleveland Center, Boeing 49 Delta Alpha descending.
409 Delta Alpha, roger. Descend and maintain 16,000. The Detroit Metro altimeter is 3006.
Descend maintain 16,000 and we got the weather Detroit, Boeing 9 Delta Alpha.
Boeing 9 Delta Alpha, roger. Expect runway 21 left, your choice, the ILS or visual.
21 left and we'll take the visual, Boeing 9 Delta Alpha.
Roger. Center DH on 230, can I step away for a minute? Yep, just let me know when you're ready.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Good doing. Well, okay. And 113.4, this is Detroit. Yeah, landing altitude set. Cabin is pressurizing. Nothing to be worried about.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon, UPS 1111 Heavy. We do have level 380, direct miss.
UPS 1111, Cleveland Center, ident.
Ident 1111 Heavy.
UPS 1111 radar contact 11 miles northwest of Phillipsburg.
Yeah, well, we're already not in cruise.
Roger that, thank you.
Already descending and almost at the transition. Alright.
United 1184, contact Cleveland approach 124.0, can I?
124.0, United 1184, here.
Center DHL 230 is back with you. Roger.
And that actually suggests quite a strong crosswind. Things are about to get interesting.
Cleveland Center, Masaba 3265, flight level 250.
Masaba 3265, Cleveland Center, Roger. Descend at Palace Discretion, maintain 17,000 feet. Detroit Metro altimeter 3006.
3006, PD to 17,000, Masaba 3265. Cleveland Center, United 1184, back with you, descending through 2,600.
United 1184, Cleveland Center, Roger. Would you like the ILS of the visual for 6 left?
Alright.
We prefer the ILS for United.
So we were given to one left. Which means I actually wonder which one is that.
Brickyard 3301, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240, Brickyard 3301.
November 409er Delta Alpha, fly heading 320, vector for the visual 21 left, and descend and maintain 12,000.
Descend maintain 12,000, heading 320, 409 Delta Alpha, and just to confirm, 21 left is the easternmost runway, correct?
That is correct.
Right. It's heading.
Brickyard 3301, contact Indy Center 119.55. Good day. 1955, have a good one. Break here at 3301.
To 240 will allow us to double flaps.
Cleveland Center, guard copter 72196. Guard copter calling, say the call sign and request. It's guard copter 72196, about 8 miles north, Akron, Canton, 2,000 feet with the weather inbound to land. Guard copter 72196, Cleveland Center, did you want to make an approach to the runway or the ramp? We can make an approach. We're straight in for 19, guard 72196. Guard 721 straight in, and runway 19er, clear to land. The wind is, let's see, 320 at 6. 19er, clear to land, guard copter 72196.
National Guard, I guess.
November 409er, Delta Alpha, turn right heading 010, and descend and maintain 8,000.
010, 8000, 409 Delta Alpha.
Saba 3265, pilot level 250. Saba 3265, roger.
Okay, for 21 is going to be here. Like to 10. Kind of a bonus that we're going in on a downwind, which gives us more time and space to slow down.
United 1184, maintain 7,000, and I'll have lower here in a few minutes. Maintain 7,000, United 1184.
Oops. The hell? What about the Chujins? So if you ref 50, so we ref 140, approach 150, which gives us 24 plus 30 speed 160, which gives us
Going Nutter Delta Alpha, turn 10 degrees right, descend and maintain 4,000.
10 degrees right, 4000, Boeing 9 Delta Alpha. Ah, okay. And I think here's the Detroit. Yep. So we have nothing calculated. Flaps 30. So this is gonna be flaps 180 flaps 20, 200 flaps 15.
Niner Delta Alpha, turn an additional 10 degrees right.
Additional 10 right, 9 Delta Alpha.
Masaba 3265, descend and maintain 12000 and expect the visual approach runway 22 right. Descend and maintain 12,000, set up for visual 22 right, Masaba 3265. We've got Lima Metro. Roger, thanks.
Okay, flaps 2. Extend it. AGT, thanks for the follow, welcome to the agency. We're doing a very, let's say, experimental and kind of a reckless flight into Detroit. Basically no preparations, no calculations, just like they do in the movies. Which is not a thing I usually would do, but it felt like a good experiment, so why not? Flaps 5.
November 409er Delta Alpha, turn left heading 300.
Heading 300, 9 Delta Alpha.
November 409er Delta Alpha, turn left heading 240 and report the field in sight. It will be 11 o'clock in about 13 miles.
240 and we'll report the field 9 Delta Alpha. And we got the field going in 9 Delta Alpha.
Boeing 9er Delta Alpha, cleared visual approach, runway 21 left.
Cleared visual to 1 left, 9 Delta Alpha, thanks.
United 1184, descend and maintain 4000.
And maintain 4,000, United 1184.
Alright, cleared visual means what about off? Flaps 15.
Masaba 3265, turn 10 degrees left, vector for the approach, descend and maintain 7000.
South 3265, 10 degrees left, maintain 7,000, vectors.
this one is fitting because, let's be real, it's quite a gamble.
November 409er Delta Alpha, wind 150 at 10, runway 21 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 21 left, 9 Delta Alpha. Go down.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon. UPS 989, super with you, flight level 380. UPS 989, Cleveland Center, roger. Cleveland Center, JetBlue 1615, descending, passing through 20, flight level 280, or flight level 200.
Here's the runway.
JetBlue 1615, Cleveland Center, roger. United 1184, turn right heading 340, vector to final.
Heading 340, vector to final, United 1184.
Okay, flaps 20. $25. And mind the wind. I hope this is around the runway. Okay, here we go. Pretty sure we're not dropping below the real VREV, but was below the
United 1184, turn right heading 030, intercept 6 left localizer.
Right 030, intercept runway 6 left localizer, United 1184.
United 1184, you're about 5 miles from Devil. Descend to maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 6 left approach.
Maintain 3000 until established and clear localizer, runway 6 left approach, American, or United 1184.
And United 1184, turn 10 degrees left to join.
10 degrees left, United 1184.
See, when I flop in Fall River, they just call it a bad weekend.
UPS 937, yeah, I'll work on that, expect that. Masaba 3265, descend to maintain 4000. Down to 4000, stop 3265.
Doesn't show any brakes for me, Sim Caesar.
I think we overshot the 1.0, but we can lead up the other side for United 1184. Original.
United 1184, roger. Cleared visual approach runway 6 left, and the wind is 020 at 6 runway 6 left, cleared to land.
Process.
Clear visual approach, runway 6 left, and runway 6 left, United 1184.
Okay. Notes, reverse idle. Manual braking, reverse closed. That whiskey Joe. Cleveland Center, November 409 at Delta Alpha, vacated at Whiskey 2. Cleveland Center, 409 at Delta Alpha.
Yeah, 409 Delta Alpha. I'm doing some coordinating here. Where do you park?
Give us some cargo ramp, something like that, 9 at Delta Alpha.
409 Delta Alpha, roger. The UPS ramp, that's probably the closest one. Take a right turn on Whiskey, and Whiskey 4, hold short, runway 21 left.
Right turn on Whiskey, then join Whiskey 4, hold short to 1 left, Boeing 9 at Delta Alpha. Yeah, okay.
Cleveland Center, Green Heart 258 with you at flight level 380.
Okay, this is set. Flaps up. Brakes retracted.
Got it, 1906 Cleveland Center, roger. Got it, 1184, cross runway 6 right to the ramp, we'll see ya. Masaba 3265, the field's 2 to 3 o'clock at about 8 miles.
Inside, Masaba 3265.
Masaba 3265, clear visual approach, runway 22 right.
Middle to direct, Masaba 3265.
JetBlue 1615, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, Buffalo altimeter 3010. Yeah, JetBlue 1615, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, 10,000, the Buffalo altimeter is 3010.
Cleveland Center, JetBlue 161, let's keep level 360.
JetBlue 161, Cleveland Center, roger. And there was someone else checking in at 380, I believe. Say the call sign.
Power off.
Green Heart 258 with you at flight level 380.
Close this.
Green Heart 258, Cleveland Center. Squawk 5752.
Cleveland Center, WestJet 228 with you, flight level 180 for flight level 230.
So yeah.
WestJet 228, Cleveland Center, comma maintain flight level 370.
370
Yeah,
for
we'll
WestJet 228.
debrief it a little bit real soon when we'll park. But honestly, I expected worse. I expected something worse.
Masaba 3265, runway 22 right, clear to land, wind 150 at 10.
Land 22 right, Masaba 3265.
There we go. Also, ironically, start trim is exactly at 0. Okay, weather radar off. Forget anything. Prop heat off. Those aren't really required too.
JetBlue 1615, wind 240 at 16, altimeter 3010, expect runway 23, your choice, ILS or visual. JetBlue 1615, roger, turn 5 degrees left vector for the ILS runway 23 and descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 6,000.
Too much. Okay,
And
that's
turn
better.
5 degrees left vector for the approach JetBlue 1615. Five degrees, but close enough. Center 123.62. 123.62, American 4. Foxtrot Juliet Mike 258, you are radar contact 32 miles north southwest of Phillipsburg. Just say the call sign again so I can make a note of it. Greenheart. Greenheart, okay, thanks.
Cleveland, Boeing 9 Delta Alpha, we're short of 21 left, Whiskey 4.
9 Delta Alpha, cross runway 21 left at Whiskey 4 and then taxi straight into the ramp. We'll see ya.
Roger, cross at Whiskey 4 and taxi straight to the ramp. See ya, thanks for the help. Oh, that actually looks like a VIP ramp. Or the maintenance base. I think we'll just take that. At the parking brake, yeah. APU is on bus, essential gas to APU. Packs are off. Engines are shut down. Fuel pumps off. And what else do we have?
JetBlue 1615, descend and maintain 4,000.
So real quick, let's actually finally get to the mission. We didn't break anything actually.
JetBlue 1615,
That
fly
was
heading
our
at
actual rating
260,
bounce.
intercept the localizer.
Let's see. Gross weight 130,000, which is actually, oh my goodness. We could go with VREF 122 or actually 125. So our drops to 140 were definitely within safe limits. And we could have cruised at, I guess, quite high. Also, we got fuel approximately for another hour, which means this is almost exactly what I've planned. So, right now let's go to the screw-ups. Actually, let's connect to the APU first. Give the APU some rest. And get our co-pilot back on. Okay, let's imagine the minute has passed. Aft air stairs down. Hydraulic system alpha is off. Interconnect closed. And hydraulic system power closed.
JetBlue 1615, you're 10 miles from the marker. Fly present heading main.
Disconnect from VATSIM. Station power goes to standby. CPU can be turned off. Lights are off. Beacon is off. So here you go. Now let's go to our screw-ups. So first of all, we busted the P56 airspace, which is well, the most important and on the other hand the most violated prohibited airspace in the country. I mean, here it is. White House, Capitol, everything. And then we went past our restricted altitude 5000 to 6500. Actually recovered. That was actually due to the fact that I didn't expect the plane to be so lightweight. Since at the nav radius, that would actually be negotiated with the checklist. Since it didn't at the transition, well, that actually is well, I don't have any excuse to that. And then we went all the way to the barbie pool because, well, didn't calculate anything, didn't watch the speed closely, and played a bit on the edge. Actually, with the arrival into Detroit, I'm actually surprised. That went way smoother than I expected. I wouldn't say it was any different from any published arrival from any published vision. Anyway, landing report -87, kind of a redemption with a button. Let's complete flight for now and see who we can rate. And thanks for joining me for this really weird flight, and let's see who we can say hi to on Twitch. Until then, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you. Okay, interesting. Only Citation Max seems to be on. So let's go say hi to Citation Max.